talk to you today about warm-up and cool-down stretches. We're going to start with the warm-up. The warm-up is important to make sure that it's dynamic. You don't want to be doing stretches in the beginning of a run where you're holding the stretches. You want to increase your circulation and increase your heart rate, so it's important to move while you're stretching. And that's what we're going to do with our warm-up. Our first exercise is going to be ankle rolls. So you're going to stand on your right leg, kick your left leg out in front of you, and roll the ankle 5 times to the right, and then 5 times to the left. Then we're going to switch sides. So we step on the left, kick our right, roll the ankle to the right 5 times, and the ankle to the left 5 times. Our next move is going to be calf raises. We start by standing with our feet shoulder width distance apart, and we're going to rise up on our toes nice and slow 5 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Our next exercise is going to be part of our squat series with a calf raise. So we'll start with our calf raise. We'll rise up onto our toes. We'll squat down, and then we'll drop our heels, making sure we feel that stretch going up the back of our ankles and calves. Then we'll stand up nice and tall, and we'll do 4 more. We're gonna rise up on our toes, come down into a squat, drop our heels, squeeze our butt, and stand up nice and tall. Again, rise up, squat down, drop our heels, stand up tall. 2 more. Rise up, drop down, drop our heels, stand up tall. Last one. Rise up, drop down, lower your heels, stand up tall. Now we're going to reverse that order. So we're going to start with our squat. We're going to squat down, rise up on our toes, stand up nice and tall, lower our heels. Again, drop down, rise up on our toes, stand up tall, lower our heels. 3 more. Lower, rise up, stand up tall, drop the heels. 2 more. Lower, rise up, stand up tall, drop the heels. Last one. Lower, rise up, stand up tall, drop the heels. The next move is where we're going to be grabbing on to the front of the knee, and we're going to be pulling it in and lifting it up towards our chest, feeling a stretch in the buttocks and the back of the leg. We're going to do that 5 times on each leg. So I grab my knee and I pull it into my chest. Other side. Other side. This is 3. This is 4. And 5. A more advanced version of that would be adding a calf raise on the opposite side to the knee that you're bringing towards your chest. So it would look something like this. You grab your knee, you rise up and lower down, and then the other side, grab the knee, rise up and lower down. A more advanced version of that move would be adding a calf raise on the opposite leg to the knee that you're bringing into your chest. It would look something like this. Grab the knee, rise up, lower down. Grab the knee, rise up, lower down. That adds a balance challenge. Now I'm going to show you what we call an active hamstring stretch. So the goal here is to take your opposite arm, reaching for the opposite foot, and feeling the stretch going up the back of the leg. So it will look something like this, and we'll do 5 repetitions. Opposite arm, opposite leg. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. 4. That's 5. An active hamstring stretch. This next stretch is going to be to open up the sides of the body and to really open up those hips. What we're going to do is we're going to start by taking our right foot and crossing it over our left. We're going to reach our arms up over our head. We're going to lean to the right, feeling that left side of the body stretch and open. We're gonna lean to the left, feeling that hip open on that right side. Now, we're going to lean to the right, reach down to the ground towards your back heel. You should be feeling the stretch on the outside of this left hip. It should run all the way down towards your ankle, and you'll hold here for a breath. Then we'll stand back up and we'll switch to the other side. Our left leg crosses over the right. We're going to lean to the left. We're going to lean to the right. Now we lean to the left, reaching down towards that back heel, feeling the stretch up the outside of that right leg and hip. Take a breath, stand back up, repeat on the other side. Cross your right leg over your left, lean to the right, lean to the left, lean to the right, reach down to the back heel, feel that stretch up the outside of that left hip, stand back up, repeat on the other side. Cross the left leg over the right. We lean to the left, we lean to the right, we lean to the left, reaching down for that back heel, feeling the stretch up the outside of our right hip, stand back up. One more on each side. Cross that right over the left, arms up. Lean to your right, lean to your left, lean to the right, reach down to that back heel, hold for a breath, stand up tall, last one. Cross that left over the right, lean to the left, we lean to the right, we lean to the left, reach down to the ground towards that left back, to that back heel, feel the stretch up the outside of the hip, stand up nice and tall, and that is your active hip stretch. The next move is our lunge sequence. This exercise will help us open up our hips and our glutes, which are the major big joints that we're going to be using for our run. We'll start with our right leg. We're going to step forward into a lunge, bringing our arms up over our head, making sure that front knee is directly over your toes and the back leg is straight back behind you. From here, we reach our hands down to the ground. We're going to straighten out our front leg, feeling the stretch up the back of that leg. Then we come back forward into our lunge, hands up over our head, bring our feet together, and now we do a side lunge for that stretch in that inner thigh. Then we come back center and we repeat on the other side. Step forward into your lunge, making sure your front knee is directly over your toe. Reach those hands down to the ground. Straighten out that front leg. Feel the stretch up the back of that leg. Come back into our lunge, hands up. Step back, feet together. Side lunge to the other side. Again, we step forward with the right into a lunge. Hands come down to the ground. Straightening out that front leg, feeling the stretch going up the back. Come back into your lunge. Arms up overhead, feet together. Step out into your side lunge. Repeat on the left. Step forward into your lunge. Arms come up. Hands come down by your feet. Straighten out that left leg. Feel the stretch up the back. Come back into your lunge. Arms come overhead. Feet together. Step out to the side. One more round on each side. Step forward into your right lunge. Arms down on the ground. Straighten out that front leg. Bend that front knee. Arms back up overhead. Feet together. Step out to the side. Left one. Step forward into your lunge. Hands down to the ground. Straighten out that left leg. Bend that left knee. Arms come back up overhead. Feet together. Step out into your final side lunge. Feet together. That's the lunge series. Finally, we're going to open up those shoulder joints with some big arm circles, 5 to the back and 5 to the front. And that will conclude your dynamic warm-up. Go out there and enjoy your run.